Finally, guys, it's here. I finally found some Fireball Beach Racers. No Michael Roeder, sadly, but I got the 4-pack and Mater, and I got these all at Target. My Target also had just Jackson Storm as a single, but got him in the 4-pack, mainly because I mainly wanted Jackson Storm because of his Piston Cup champion stickers, and Hollis because he's the first look, but hey, got the whole 4-pack. Because you can't get HJ anywhere else, and I also got Mater because why not? So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get every single one of these, but I'm gonna get Michael Roeder, and I'll just get a few that I like Danny, because I don't have a purple Danny. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the Beach Racing 4-pack. I'm so excited, from the 2018 Fireball Beach Racer series. So let's get started. First, you have this awesome picture of McQueen driving across the beach. You have like a little sun reflection painted on, which is honestly a really cool touch. And you could slightly see McQueen's tires, reflection there. I really do like the background of this series, by the way. I just love the look of using Fireball Beach as a background. And of course, the pack includes a Storm, McQueen, HJ, and Cruz. Now, this takes place in like some weird non-canon part of the Cars universe, because Cruz is Cruz and Storm has his Piston Cup champion logos. They're not here on the prototype pictures, but he has them, I believe. Well, he should have them. But McQueen isn't Fabulous McQueen, and Cruz is Cruz. It's all really, really confusing. I'd say maybe this is how I'd place it on the timeline. Maybe, just maybe, after Cruz has won the Florida 500, all the racers go to Fireball Beach and have a quick race. Cruz debuts her Dynaco paint job, shows it to all of them, and McQueen changes into his Fabulous McQueen paint job after. I don't know, but I'd place this in between Miss Fritter's Racing School and the end of Cars 3. So yeah, and of course HJ is the first look, and you can also see the Fireball Beach Racers logo. So let's get these guys out of the package, and I'll be right back. Now, just so you guys know, there will be time codes to when each of these guys is reviewed. They'll just be reviewed in order. So, Storm, McQueen, then HJ, then Cruz. So, yeah, there will be time codes in the comments, and you can just click on those if you want to watch a specific car. Just the specific review. Now, the prototype photos for these cars made them not something I want to get in my eyes. They didn't make them look all that good. Literally, they were just the normal cars with sand on them, and I did not want to get just a normal diecast just with minor amounts of sand on the tires. But luckily, this surprised me when I first looked at the thumbnail, and when I saw Intersection 00's review of this pack, and I realized these guys are slightly metallic. That's cool. And then when I was in Target today, I realized these guys really are pretty much metallic. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to pick up more of these than I anticipated. So yeah. So here's Storm, and I'll just be comparing him to the normal Storm. As you can see, he's more of a, compared to the dark gray, almost black, he's like a silver gunmetal gray color. Like a metallic gunmetal gray. And yeah. So let's get started with the review. Now, the main problem with him, as you can see, his eyes, this is a problem with all of them, are the same as normal Storm's eyes, basically. Like, whereas the rest of them is supposed to look all dirty. For example, Cruz and HJ Hollis, their eyes still have the usual glitter that they have. So yeah, that's a bit sad. But whatever, it just makes the eyes stand out a bit. You can see here the usual Igniter logo is slightly faded, liquid adrenaline. He does have his normal frowny expression, his normal headlights. And on the side, you can see just the upsplash of sand and the miscellaneously randomly placed sand all over his wheels. And of course, here it says Piston Cup. It should say Piston Cup Champion, unless it's only on the other side. No, that's weird. Alright, well, that's a bit annoying. He doesn't say Piston Cup Champion, which he should, but alright. It's a 2.0 and his other sponsors, Synergy, Carbon Cyber, and Combustor, and you can also see the Igniter logo down there, just all fully, completely covered in sand. the 2.0 up there, and his igniter on the spoiler. It's so hard to see that I had to look off camera to make sure that it wasn't an error on mine. If you look on the back, he is now finally without his rookie stripes, just with, instead of 2.0 and just blank over there, it's 2.0 with the Piston Cup logo, the Piston Cup Champion logo, igniter up there. And of course the base is fully tan. It looks really, really awesome. So yeah, now on to the next car, which is McQueen. So here's McQueen out of the package, and he's a very muted red. He's almost pink, which is awesome, but of course, sadly, his eyes are the same red as that guy right there. You can see all of his usual logos. Rusty's medicated bumper ointment, rear end formula. The headlights there, partially covered with sand. The 95, his lucky sticker. Piston Cup, octane gain, and RPM there on the side. All coated with sand. This is just like the sandy film look on it, but the side is just fully covered in sand, and it's really realistic looking sand. Like, this looks like actual sand. If you guys go back to back in June, July, when I made some videos on an actual beach, you could see that's a pretty good depiction of what a car with sand on them looked like. And I almost lost my road trip McQueen to the tide. That's a long story. You can't really see any Lightyear logos on the tires, which is a bit of an issue. Let's see, yeah, Storm is missing his logos as well, but, well, the tires are already super detailed, so yeah. His other two sponsors down there are covered up. Those being, I believe, Revolting and Clutch Aid, yep. And sand splashed up. Even his exhaust pipe there, you can see the bottom is covered in sand, and then the tip is its usual grayish black color. He got his gas cap and everything. And this up here is almost the same red as McQueen usually is. Like, there are certain areas that are less sandy, quote unquote sandy. Back here, super sandy, and here isn't as much. Signature there, the Rusty's logo, and on the back you have Rusty's medicated bumper ointment, and the medicated bumper ointment area is partially covered in sand. And there's also a 95 there. And there's the base, and that's also fully tan. So now on to HJ, the first look, aka probably exclusive. So here's HJ, and as you can see, he's just lighter green than usual. And this pack is a great way to get some main characters. McQueen, Cruz, and Storm are all included. But then you just got your background racer, HJ, here. As you can see, headlights, N20 Cola, N20 Cola, whatever, his frown, the intake, not intake, the air scoops there. And of course all the sand on the tires, splashing up here, and even some splashing onto the back, something that the other cars don't have, at least not in detail. Of course, you got the 68 on the top, Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Fiber, and Synergy, and Cola, N20, and 68, N20 Cola. He's probably the least metallic. His sides are very much shinier compared to the rest of him. And you could also see on the back, 68 and his N20 Cola is covered up. And I do want to mention, he also doesn't have his rookie stripes, which is a really, 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 really nice touch. I'm so glad that they were able to do that. So yeah, and then there's the other side, and of course the base is fully tan. And now on to Cruz. Now finally, here's Cruz. I still don't have the corrected Dynaco Cruz. You could see I still have the one with the rim around the eyes. Definitely gonna get the fixed one sometime pretty soon. But yeah, you can see, just like the 2018 Cruz, she does have the darker Dynaco logos, the darker 51, and everything's more accurate, darker blue. She, of course, has a nice pale yellow compared to the bright, like, lemon yellow. Not lemons, the car is lemon-colored yellow. You see Dynaco, her usual smile. And, of course, the sand all over the tires, sprayed all over the Dynaco 51, and even a bit on the Dinosaur. Not all that much sand compared to, like, HJ, which is nice. So you have varying amounts of sand on the different cars, and, of course, just randomly placed sand all over. Then there's her gas cap, the Dynaco logos all over, 51 and Dynaco. And she doesn't seem to have her rookie stripes, I'm not quite sure. You can see normal Cruz vaguely has rookie stripes, but I'm not quite sure because it's in a very sandy area, and Mattel may have not bothered to print them on. compared to HJs, which are essential because they're a different color, but then again, who knows again when this takes place. Heck, this could take place like after McQueen begins to race again after the event of Cars 3, and that's why he's back in his Cars 3 paint job. I'm not quite sure, honestly. So yeah, then there's the base. And anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow, the review of Fireball Beach Racers Mater and Pull Back the King will be out, as well as Silver Nigel Gearsley. I know a lot of you have wanted to see the review of Pull Back the King, so yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.